16 action and a doubleheader for you. Starting up with the Dalton Bulldogs taking on Campbell, followed by the Smithville Smithies and Kirtland. Ron Hamilton's with me. I'm Mike Breckenridge. We'll be with you all night, calling action from the best gym in the state of Ohio here at the Canton Memorial Fieldhouse. Dale Mosier back in studio. And Ron, Sweet 16 at the Fieldhouse. This is the ultimate tournament experience.
Well, it really is. You take a look at basketball venues around the state of Ohio, and you don't play in a better one. I don't care whether it's a college floor, whether you go to an arena. The Fieldhouse is where everybody wants to play, and our local teams over the years have been fortunate to get on the floor. We're fortunate once again to have the bird's eye view.
Well, when you take a look at it, 4 teams out of the Wayne County Athletic League made their way into the Sweet 16. Kind of a surprise to some, but we expanded from Division 4 to 7 divisions, and that meant more opportunities, and the locals have taken advantage.
Well, they have. Norwayne will be in action tomorrow night here at the Fieldhouse. Hillsdale in action tonight in Barberton. And then, as you mentioned, you've got Dalton taking on Memorial tonight, and the other half of the bracket has Smithville. And so 4 of the 8, not bad when you take a look at what we get to cover week in and week out during the course of the winter.
Our first game tonight, Dalton and Campbell Memorial. You could say the Bulldogs got here with a couple of upsets, at least when you look at the seeds on the bracket. That's what it says.
Yeah, knocked off higher seeds. Newton Falls 56-48 in the district semis, beat Grand Valley 61-54 for the district title after an opening round win against Loudonville, in which they put up 82.
Campbell also, Memorial, they knocked off one of the top teams, at least by the stats, in the field in the Division C district. That was Columbiana, and they blew them up before getting by LeBray last weekend.
Yeah, that was an 83-48 win against Columbiana. They put up 81 in their opening win against Southern, 83 Columbiana, and then LeBray played them tight in the district title game. That was a 2-point game. Memorial 64-62, and into the districts, or into the regional, for the first time in 3 years.
Winner of this first game tonight will be eagerly awaiting who wins game 2. Smithville and Kirtland. The winners are back Friday here at the Fieldhouse at 7. We'll take our opening timeout. When we come back, we'll get a listen to the coaches. We had a chance to talk to Nick Canterino and Cody Huth. Coming up, those conversations are next.
Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment, inviting you to attend our annual Spring Open House on March 11th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Wayne County Fair Convention Center. See all of our state-of-the-art equipment featuring Case IH, Kubota, Lampride, and Cub Cadet. Factory representatives will be on hand to answer your questions. Get a head start on spring projects with great prices on tractors, mowers, zero turns, and field equipment at the Sterling Farm Equipment Open House March 11th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Hope to see you there.
Farm equipment for construction, home and farm.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1, stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2, also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
To rid your home or property of pesky infestations, you want someone knowledgeable, affordable, and trustworthy. In Wayne County and the surrounding area, you want Holmes Pest Control's 27 years of experience. At Holmes Pest Control, their mission is simple. They want to provide you with safe and sustainable pest control management that is affordable and trustworthy. Right now, you may be having trouble with bees, wasps, or hornets. Call Holmes Pest Control immediately and your worries will be over. Holmes Pest also uses pet-safe products, including green products. Call 330-674-9094 or online at homespestcontrolinc.com and on Facebook.
For over 40 years, Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine has provided trusted and innovative care to our community. We specialize in spine surgery, joint replacement, MRI, X-ray, physical therapy, sports injury rehabilitation, and more. Ready to serve you from 3 convenient locations, our staff is committed to providing individualized care so that each patient enjoys optimal results. Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, a tradition of innovative care that's close to home.
Pre-game continues from the Fieldhouse here in Canton. Talking with us now is Nick Canterino, Memorial head coach. Coach, first off, congratulations. Sweet 16, first time back as a unit since 2022, and I know a lot of teams would like to be here tonight, so congratulations on a great run.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we're definitely excited about this opportunity.
Coach, when you take a look at this team, what were the expectations coming in, and when did you think that this could be a special bunch and a special run?
Yeah, we knew pretty early, this summer we kind of gelled together here, and, one of our main goals is to win a district championship and hopefully compete beyond that. And so we got one of our goals done, but we're just excited. Like I said, we think we have a special group, and hopefully we come out ready to play tonight.
Taking a look at some of the numbers, you got two kids that really like to stroke it from downtown. Can you talk about those guys?
Yeah, those two guys, Jared Colon and Josue Rodriguez, really put the work in. Both have been playing 3-4 years, just have so much confidence in them. They have confidence in themselves. They play really well together. And you throw some of our role guys in the mix too, and there's nights we can really light it up.
Coach, talk about the opponent tonight in Dalton. What have you seen on film or in person, and the challenges that they're going to present? Yeah,
very tough team, physical, in your shorts defense. They've had a lot of success in the past. Not too familiar with them in person, but yeah, definitely seen them on film, saw them live last week, and definitely very impressive, and I think it's going to be a good game tonight.
Finally, Coach, when you take a look at them and just your team in general, how do you attack them defensively? How do you guys usually play your strengths on defense?
Yeah, we're aggressive too. We're going to try to play more full court. We're going to try to press you a little bit. And we're going to try to keep you in front. I feel like a big thing with us is if we can win the boards, then usually we win the game. So that's one of our focuses tonight. And hopefully we can pressure these guys and win the boards and then move on to play on Friday.
Coach, appreciate the time. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Happy Honda Days are here at Germain Honda of College Hills. Score our best deals of the year on your favorite models, like the adventurous Honda Passport, the versatile Ridgeline, and family-friendly Odyssey. Thinking of holiday travels? Get on the road safely with same-day service from our expert technicians. And don't miss out on our great low rates on Honda certified pre-owned vehicles. Head over the river and through the woods in a new Honda today. Visit us at Germain Honda of College Hills, where we're delivering an exceptional experience, one customer at a time. Visit us online at germainhondaofcollegehills.com.
At Worcester Community Hospital, we have your best interest at heart. Calcium score screenings, which can determine your future risk of heart attack or stroke, are now simple and easy to schedule. It's a simple CT scan that takes just 30 minutes and $75, but many insurances will cover the cost. Men and women aged 45 and older should have this screening done to prevent future heart disease. Get a doctor's recommendation, then make your appointment by calling 330-263-8660. That's Worcester Community Hospital.
Watch your money grow.
Seeking financial peace of mind? If financial uncertainty has left you weary, relief is at hand. At Star Strategies, we prioritize the safety of your money to provide the peace of mind you deserve.
Join us for a delicious dinner at the Greystone Event Center in Worcester Thursday, March 20th at 6:30. Reserve your spot by calling 330-345-5207 or go online at starstrategies.com. Come and see for yourself why Star Strategies was voted #1 for financial services in the 2024 People's Choice Awards.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment, inviting you to attend our annual Spring Open House on March 11th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Wayne County Fair Convention Center. See all of our state-of-the-art equipment featuring Case IH, Kubota, Lampride, and Cub Cadet. Factory representatives will be on hand to answer your questions. Get a head start on spring projects with great prices on tractors, mowers, zero turns, and field equipment at the Sterling Farm Equipment Open House March 11th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Hope to see you there.
Farm equipment for construction, home, and farm.
Pregame continues now. We speak with Dalton basketball coach Cody Huth, the head of the ball game tonight. Bulldogs here in the regionals take on Campbell Memorial. And coach, I know Sweet 16 is a good place to be. Tough fight throughout the year, but obviously got it going a little bit in the sectional district, and you're back here in the Sweet 16.
Absolutely. Streaking a little bit here at the right time. A couple games to end the regular season, and then now a few to start the tournament. Excited to be here. Hopefully we can take it one step further today than last year and then not be done there.
So you draw Memorial here in this one. I'm just looking at them. Obviously, they score some points. They don't mind getting after it.
Yeah, they're quick. They like to play up tempo, speed up the other team, get transition points. They don't mind giving up a transition bucket here or there because they want to flip it right back the other way and go get one themselves. So they want to play high scoring. We typically like to play defensive, grinded out matchups. So we'll see kind of which one takes hold for the game tonight.
Will you see some pressure out of them? Will they extend the floor on you?
Yeah, they do a few different presses up top. They do a lot of pressure on the inbound, and then that first pass they take some chances on. Once you make one or two passes out of it, we usually should have numbers in transition. Just a matter of making that one important pass to start the break.
How about on the other end of the floor defensively? What do you expect for them, and what do you have to do to control them a little bit?
They've got a couple kids that shoot the ball really well and drive the ball. So for them to be dual threats like that, it makes it tough. We got to make sure we have help side, but at the same time, everybody on their team is ready to stand there for that catch and shoot three on the kickouts. So we've got to be disciplined. We've got to have our rotations and team defensive principles.
It seems like in games like this, there's always a couple of runs one way or the other, and trying to control them obviously is huge.
Yeah, absolutely. Watching a lot of their film, they'll go on 10-12-0 runs, and then they'll give up an 8-10 point run in almost every single game. And ours haven't been quite as consistent as theirs in that sense, but we've had some runs, of course, throughout the season on both ends of it as well. So I imagine there'll be some streaks both ways tonight.
All right, Coach. Appreciate the time. Good luck here this evening.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1. Stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2. Also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
To rid your home or property of pesky infestations, you want someone knowledgeable, affordable, and trustworthy. In Wayne County and the surrounding area, you want Holmes Pest Control's 27 years of experience. At Holmes Pest Control, their mission is simple. They want to provide you with safe and sustainable pest control management that is affordable and trustworthy. Right now, you may be having trouble with bees, wasps, or hornets. Call Holmes Pest Control immediately and your worries will be over. Holmes Pest also uses pet-safe products, including green products. Call 330-674-9094 or online at homespestcontrolinc.com and on Facebook.
For over 40 years, Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine has provided trusted and innovative care to our community. We specialize in spine surgery, joint replacement, MRI, X-ray, physical therapy, sports injury rehabilitation, and more. Ready to serve you from 3 convenient locations, our staff is committed to providing individualized care so that each patient enjoys optimal results. Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, a tradition of innovative care that's close to home.
Happy Honda Days are here at Germain Honda of College Hills. Score our best deals of the year on your favorite models, like the adventurous Honda Passport, the versatile Ridgeline, and family-friendly Odyssey. Thinking of holiday travels? Get on the road safely with same-day service from our expert technicians. And don't miss out on our great low rates on how to certify pre-owned vehicles. Head over the river and through the woods in a new Honda today. Visit us at Germain Honda of College Hills, where we're delivering an exceptional experience, one customer at a time. Visit us online at germainhondaofcollegehills.com.
Back here in Canton, counting down towards tip-off. Top of the hour with Dalton and Campbell Memorial. And for Memorial, Ron, you take a look. First thing that jumps out, they get up and down, and they shoot a ton of threes on the season.
Well, they shoot a lot, and they shoot it well. 71 points per ball game. You mentioned they like to score. They average 9 made threes a game. They attempt 28. They've attempted 712 threes on the season.
They're a dangerous team because of that. They're 21-4 coming in, and it looks like most of the shooting on the outside is really done by 2 guys.
Well, senior Josue Rodriguez, 24 points per game, 6 rebounds. He's made 83 threes on the year, 32% beyond the arc. And the other guy, 5'6" senior Jared Colon at 17 points per game. He's made 80 threes, also shoots at a high clip, 35%.
Rodriguez, by the way, the player of the year in their league, the Mahoning Valley. And then outside of that, they really don't have a lot of height, so that's okay for Dalton. On the inside, Tion Harris is the one guy. He's not going to venture outside. He's going to be the rebounding guy and a big key for them.
Well, he's the only player above 6 feet for Memorial at 6'2", 11 points per game. And you're right, he does the inside stuff. 8 rebounds, 2.5 blocks per game. So he's the athletic big inside that Dalton has to worry about.
When you take a look, they do have a little bit of history. They were here a couple of years ago, coming out of the Youngstown area. So it's not unexpected. And you talked to Nick Canterino. They kind of really expected themselves to be here this year in Canton.
Well, he knew they had a lot back. 7th all-time regional appearance. You mentioned the first time since 2022 in Division III. They lost in the semis that year to Cardinal Mooney. 1 regional title in their history. It was back in '93 when they won it all.
We'll take a break, come back, and focus in on the Bulldogs of Dalton here in Canton right after this.
Happy Honda Days are here at Germain Honda of College Hills. Score our best deals of the year on your favorite models, like the adventurous Honda Passport, the versatile Ridgeline, and family-friendly Odyssey. Thinking of holiday travels? Get on the road safely with same-day service from our expert technicians. And don't miss out on our great low rates on how to certify pre-owned vehicles. Head over the river and through the woods in a new Honda today. visit us at Germain Honda of College Hills, where we're delivering an exceptional experience one customer at a time. Visit us online at germainhondaofcollegehills.com.
At Worcester Community Hospital, we have your best interest at heart. Calcium score screenings, which can determine your future risk of heart attack or stroke, are now simple and easy to schedule. It's a simple CT scan that takes just 30 minutes and $75, but many insurances will cover the cost. Men and women aged 45 and older should have this screening done to prevent future heart disease. Get a doctor's recommendation, then make your appointment by calling 330-263-8660. That's Worcester Community Hospital.
Watch your money grow.
Seeking financial peace of mind? If financial uncertainty has left you weary, relief is at hand. At Star Strategies, we prioritize the safety of your money to provide the peace of mind you deserve.
Join us for a delicious dinner at the Greystone Event Center in Worcester Thursday, March 20th at 6:30. Reserve your spot by calling 330-345-5207 or go online at starstrategies.com. Come and see for yourself why Star Strategies was voted #1 for financial services in the 2024 People's Choice Awards.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment, inviting you to attend our annual Spring Open House on March 11th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Wayne County Fair Convention Center. See all of our state-of-the-art equipment featuring Case IH, Kubota, Land Pride, and Cub Cadet. Factory representatives will be on hand to answer your questions. Get a head start on spring projects with great prices on tractors, mowers, zero turns, and field equipment at the Sterling Farm Equipment Open House March 11th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Hope to see you there.
Farm equipment for construction, home and farm.
Back here in Canton, tip-off about 5 minutes away. Dalton and Campbell Memorial. For the Bulldogs of Cody Huth, it really was an up-and-down season, but it seems like, and you always hope this, that they're playing some of their best basketball right now.
Well, late in the year, they were 10-10, but they won their final 2 regular season games, 3 tournament wins now to go to 15-10, and here they are back in the regional for the 3rd straight year.
They've been a little inconsistent. Their best player has not been. Brady Hignight's had a great year.
Well, he has. Wayne County Athletic League's leading scorer this year, 19 points per ball game for the 6'2 senior, and that's not all he does. 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and a block. Team best in all categories. He does everything.
They kind of have a big 3, and the other 2 have also really played well as of late, and that's Coy Wenger on the outside, Matthew Heatwold on the inside.
Wenger, the 6' senior, 14 points per game. He's Dalton's big three-point threat. 55 made threes on the year, 30% beyond the arc. And then you mentioned inside, 6'3 senior Heatwold, 8 rebounds, 10 points per ball game.
So Dalton and Campbell Memorial go tonight, and then we'll follow that one up with Smithville and Kirtland. They have an 8 o'clock tip coming up. The winners are back on Friday. Final pregame break coming right now. Lineups and tip-off here at the Fieldhouse in Division 6 right after this.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1, stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2, also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
To rid your home or property of pesky infestations, you want someone knowledgeable, affordable, and trustworthy. In Wayne County and the surrounding area, you want Holmes Pest Control's 27 years of experience. At Holmes Pest Control, their mission is simple. They want to provide you with safe and sustainable pest control management that is affordable and trustworthy. Right now, you may be having trouble with bees, wasps, or hornets. Call Holmes Pest Control immediately and your worries will be over. Holmes Pest also uses pet-safe products, including green products. Call 330-674-9094 or online at homespestcontrolinc.com and on Facebook.
Your starters.
Boys Regional Basketball tonight here in Canton from the Fieldhouse, the Division 6 doubleheader. Dalton and Campbell Memorial get things underway. Ron's got a look at the starting 5s.
All right, Mike, thank you very much. And our starting lineups tonight are brought to you by your friends at Hobron Insurance in Millersburg. They work with multiple companies to give you the lowest rates on multiple insurance lines. Call them at 330-674-9091 or go online at hobroninsurance.com. We'll start with Memorial. 21-4 coming in for ninth-year head coach Nick Canterino. And Memorial will start this way. Leading scorer is 5'11 senior Josue Rodriguez. We mentioned 24 points per game, along with 6 rebounds, 83 made threes on the year. At 17 points per ball game, a 5'6 senior Jared Colon at 17 points and 5 assists. He's knocked down 83s on the year. Another starter for Memorial will be 5'8 senior Christos Davis. Christo Davis averaging 4 points per game. 5'8 senior Mihaly Koulias at 1 point per game, also a starter tonight. And then inside, we talked about 6'2 senior Tion Harris at 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks per ball game. Meanwhile, for Dalton, 15-10 coming in the midst of a 5-game win streak for third-year head coach Cody Huth. And Dalton will go this way tonight. One starter inside will be 6'3 senior Matthew Heatwool. Heatwool at 10 points and 8 rebounds per game. Another double-figure scorer for Dalton at 14 per ball game is 6' senior Coy Winger. We mentioned Winger, deep threat at 55 made threes on the season. 6' sophomore Carter Hignite, another starter. He comes in averaging 4 points per game. At 3 points per game, 5'10 senior Gabe Clark. And rounding out the Dalton starting 5, leading scorer, 6'2 senior Brady Hignite. 19 points per ball game coming in to go along with 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, and a block per contest. Those are tonight's starting lineups, and they were brought to you again by Hobron Insurance in Millersburg. Call them at 330-674-9091 or go online at hobroninsurance.com.
Well, we talked about Campbell Memorial. 7th appearance in the regionals. The last was 3 years ago. For Dalton, it was a long, long time in between appearances that they cracked a couple of seasons ago with that wonderful team that they had just 2 years ago, making it all the way into the regional championship before succumbing to eventual state champion Richmond Heights.
Yeah, this is the 3rd straight regional for Dalton. They lost in the semifinals a year ago to a very good JFK team. You mentioned fell to Richmond Heights in the regional finals in 2023. Prior to that, you got to go back to 2002, and it's not like Dalton didn't have really good teams in that 20 years in between, but whatever their respective district was, they just were unable to crack it and get into the regionals. But now 3 straight years for Cody Huth in his 3rd year at Dalton.
And that's what everybody really has been talking about. 2 things. The expansion, if you will, from 4 divisions to 7. It allows basically 1 in 7 teams in the state. That's 14% will win a district title. For the purists, for the old school, they just simply don't like it. And they better get used to it. I'm old school myself. It's not changing. We're not going back. There's money involved. Let's just face that. The other thing that people don't like, I know a lot of them, is the sites anymore. The venues have changed and all that kind of stuff. You look at the girls' state semifinals. We're fortunate to go to Mansfield Senior to watch Norwayne Saturday. A lot of high school venues being used for that. We're also very lucky. Tonight and tomorrow night, when Norwayne plays Lutheran Easter in Division 5, we're in the best building in the state, so we got it good.
Well, this is the first year for the expansion. I would have to imagine when everything's said and done and we get to the summer months, the OHSAA will look at things and say, okay, what worked, what didn't, and make tweaks here and there. But you're right, 7 divisions, same thing in the spring for baseball and softball, and it's different. But for the kids on the floor, I don't think they care whether there's 4 divisions or 7.
No, they don't care, and get used to it, folks. It's not going away anytime soon. I don't think so. So Dalton is the road team, the road black uniforms with the orange and white. Campbell Memorial in the home whites with the red numbers and the black trim. And Dalton wins the tap, and we are underway. Campbell Memorial straight man are to reach in right out of the gate as Christo Davis over the top with a bump. By the way, end of the ball game, Illusion Screen Printing player of the game. Illusion Screen Printing. Fast turnaround to serve any school, business, or church group. Check out illusionscreenprinting.com. Down at 58 a ball game as Wenger drives into the middle, kick to Heatwool. Heatwool looks back door, nobody there, back out front to give it to Clark. Clark on the curl right of the key, circles back up top. Wenger near the top of the home, they double team him, knock it loose and stolen away. And then Wenger steals it right back, but he had to foul, I believe, to do it. And that's something that Dalton will have to deal with, is the on-ball pressure of Campbell Memorial. We saw it right there.
Well, each team with a foul in the opening 30 seconds. We should make mention, neither one of these teams is very good at the line at all.
And neither one not very deep as well. Cologne down low on the right. A wild shot right at the key, no good. Rebound stripped, and it rolled over to the corner. Hignite dove on the ground. Also, Davis dove on the ground, and a timeout is going to be called by Campbell Memorial. So they're going to burn an early timeout. The thing is, they would have had the arrow anyway. They didn't need to do that, but that's the case, and we'll keep it right here on our first timeout in this ball game. Smithville and Kirtland coming up. Smithville was the team that is the best seed around. They were the team, and ironically, they were the team that struggled the most, had to come from double digits down against Independence last weekend. But for Corey Kaufman's team, survive and advance was definitely the play.
Yeah, 11 down at the half against Independence, able to come back, tie it, eventually went into double overtime and got an epic win.
And then Kirtland, much like that was a couple of years ago, the Hornets, a football powerhouse, their first basketball regional in a long, long time.
Yeah, not expected. 17-8 the record, their first regional since 1999.
So basketball, Campbell Memorial up top, just underway in the opening minute. Cologne with the ball. He's only 5'6", but very exciting if you're a Campbell Memorial fan. He averages 17 a game, and he can shoot it from anywhere. Up top, they flip it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez on the floor with the left hand into the corner and drop it off to Coolius. Now Cristo. Davis, shot put up. That's blocked away by Dalton, and the rebound by Brady Hignite. Carter Hignite got the block. Brady into the left corner. Yeah, the basketball winger drives, give it a heat wall down low, put it up. He missed it inside. Rebound fought for and a held ball. And on the alternating arrow, it goes back over to Campbell Memorial. Downton averages 58, gives up 52. Campbell Memorial, you don't see many teams anymore averaging in the 70s. They do score 71 a ball game, allow 55.
Now you hit nearly 10 threes a ball game, and that'll get those points way up.
Down little three-quarter court pressure, and Campbell Memorial throws it away. Davis pass, much too high inside for Harris, and went out of bounds. So slow start each way. We haven't had a point, and we played a minute and a half. Basketball into the forecourt, Downton heat wall. They'll dribble into the middle and flip it to the wing. Hignite, three-point line, lost a dribble, and then gave it a heat wall. Heat wall on the baseline on the right, checked there by Harris, back out front. Brady Hignite double team, give it a heat wall right of the key, got it knocked loose. Into the corner, Hignite. Spins down low, put it up on the run. It rattled in and out, and the rebound controlled by Coolius. Into the forecourt left wing. Three is blocked by Carter Hignite again, and out of bounds. Second block for Carter Hignite. Might not be known for it, but the 6-foot sophomore playing Little D early.
Well, came in with a block and a little change per game, and you're right, second here in the opening 2 minutes.
So we played a minute 59 with no points, and inbounding will be Rodriguez. Baseline in front of the Dalton hoop. Throw it into the backcourt to Harris. And up top, give it to Cologne. Cologne guarded by Wenger. Straight man by Dalton. Cologne on the floor, top of the key, hands Rodriguez. Drives to the hole with the right hand up, and no good. He missed a wide open layup. It rolled off the rim. Dalton the other way for Hignite. And out of control into the forecourt, lost it. Rodriguez the steal. Long outlet, Cologne down the floor, up and in. There's our first points. It took us 2.5 minutes. Wenger up the sideline to Hignite on the right. And diagonal pass down low to Clark. The reverse layup is good. Gabe Clark will tie us at 2. And you can tell Campbell Memorial really wants this thing racehorse style. Rodriguez into the forecourt, beats the double team on the wing. And dribbled into the key and then fell down. Maybe tried to do too much. Dalton steal. Carter Hignite the other way. Hignite up top of the basketball. 5 minutes opening quarter, it's 2-2. Hignite on the right with the ball. And got it knocked loose, got to get rid of it, and does to Wenger. Wenger sideline right, drives baseline, and wide open to the hole. He blew right past Davis and scored. In the backcourt, basketball is Cologne, got it knocked loose and out of bounds. Watching Christo Davis at 5'8" on Coy Wenger. If that continues, it's got to be a matchup that Dalton will really want to get into. And as I say that, they take Davis out of the ball game. Demetrius Lambert, 5.5 a game, a 5'11" sophomore, chucks in. Dalton, three-quarter court press. Little 1-2-1-1 for the Bulldogs. Into the forecourt, Cologne on the right. Dribble down low to the key. Back up top, Rodriguez, long three, in and out. And the rebound, Harris put it back up and in. There's that athleticism from Tion Harris. Dalton down the floor in a 4-4 game. Wenger on the right, driving to the foul line. Stop, turn, the scoop, off the rim and glass. And the rebound, Heatwool down low on the left. He turns back into the middle and flipped it to the wing. Wenger, baseline, drive to the hole, kicked it up front. Heatwool again, his runner went off the glass and rim, and the rebound tipped and went right back out to Dalton. Hignite with the ball, 4-4, a lot of activity, not a lot of points in the opening 4 minutes. Carter Hignite, line, lane, runner, up and off the rim, no good. Got his own rebound. Gave it off to Clark on the left. Brady Hignite back up top. Top of the key over a screen. He drives, lays it up and in. First two for Brady Hignite, 6-4 Dalton. 3:40 in the opening quarter. In the backcourt, Lambert. Topside, Rodriguez on the run. Top of the key. And down low, flipped it inside. Good pass, Harris. He put it up, but he missed it and got fouled. Foul is going to be on Carter Hignite, his first, team second. And our first free throws of the night for Campbell Memorial's Tion Harris.
Well, numbers as Harris goes to the line. Dalton shooting 3 of 8 from the floor. They've not attempted a 3. Memorial 2 of 8, and they've attempted 2 threes, missed them both.
Talking to Cody Huth, he said he hopes they can beat their pressure and then get layups. They don't want to settle for outside shots. Trying to get to the rim. Harris foul shot, good. Mentioned 54% as a team, Campbell Memorial. Tion Harris, despite having a great year, that foul line's not a place that he's comfortable.
45%. He's 54 of 120.
And he split a pair. So Dalton 6-5, 3.5 minutes to go in the open quarter. Carter Hignite to the forecourt on the left to Wenger. Wenger got it knocked loose, guarded by Rodriguez. So Campbell Memorial switched that matchup early. Hignite up top of the basketball, that's Carter. And gave it to Heatwool, high on the left. Heatwool above the three-point line, picked up the dribble. And Carter Hignite will come and get it. He's on the floor, bounced down low to Heatwool, put it up on the run, and he got fouled. Shot didn't go, but a blocking foul called on Memorial. And Mahali Koulias will pick up the personal, and that will send Matthew Heatwool to the line for Dalton. Well, best of luck to all the area teams remaining in the regionals from Bowman Beverage and their family of stores. Bowman Beverage, the Ice House, West Lincoln drive-through in Gary's. Book your beverage catering for your next event with Bowman Beverage.
Well, Heatwool, like Harris a moment ago, a 45% free throw shooter on the year, missed the first as he left it short.
And similar to Harris, he's had a really good year. 10 points, 8 rebounds, active all season for the Dogs. Second free throw is good. 7-5 Dalton. 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Dalton again, three-quarter court. And in the back court, Kenyel Alvarez checks in. He's up the left sideline with the ball into the corner, but he double dribbled. So third turnover on Campbell Memorial. Dalton. Brady Hignite was out for just about 5 seconds. He's back in. Bulldogs first reserve on the floor, Thad Weaver, the 5'11 sophomore. Both teams probably 7, maybe 8 tops if they need a rotation tonight. That's generally been what it's been over the last couple of weeks. So basketball right sideline. Clark bounced down low. Heatwool turns on Harris. Stop. The cutting Hignite put it up and in with the left hand. Brady Hignite with 4, and Dalton leads 9-5. 2:30 in the opening quarter. Into the forecourt, Rodriguez on the right sideline. And give it off to Harris baseline. He got bumped, no call. And the 3 went up by Lambert, no good. Rebound Dalton, that was way off. Dalton into the forecourt left wing, and a long 3 by Thad Weaver, that's no good. Heatwool rebounds high on the right side. Back up front, Weaver. Swinging around the horn, Wenger left wing triple. That's off the back of the rim. And the rebound, Lambert. 2 minutes to go in the quarter, 9-5 Dalton. Long 3 Cologne, that's NBA. He hit it from the right sideline. He's got that range, does the 5'6 senior. His 81st made 3. 9-8 Dalton at 1:50 in the quarter. And the basketball to the forecourt. Carter Hignite to Brady Hignite left wing. Bounce down low, give and go. And went off the knee I believe of Heatwell it did. It got slapped loose. And the second turnover on Dalton in the opening quarter. For the Bulldogs, back in comes Gabe Clark. And first rest for Carter Hignite. Minute 37 in the opening quarter, 9-8 Dalton. Rodriguez with a basketball, averaging 24 a game, no points yet. Up top with it, and pass is kicked by Wenger near the timeline with a minute 28 in the period. Campbell Memorial, I talked about this with Cody Huth. Among all the teams here, they are the streakiest, good and bad. They can hit you for 10 or 12 in a hurry with a press and the three. So Cologne into the forecourt. Up top over a screen, right wing, driving, the runner right of the key, glassing in. He is active, Cologne with 5, and Campbell Memorial 10-9 the lead. And they pick up full court. In the backcourt, Brady Hignite, dribble rolled into the forecourt, he picked it up and threw up a floater right of the key, and that's no good, rebounded by Rodriguez. Down the left sideline to Lambert, all the way to the hole, put it up and in. In transition, 12-9 Campbell Memorial, a minute and a quarter. They will move it up the sideline in a hurry.
Well, just like that, a 6-0 run.
Basketball, Clark on the right wing. Give it off to Wenger. He drives the floater, blocked away by Harris, but rebounded by Heatwell. Easy one right there, laid it up and in. Heatwell with 3. 35 seconds in the quarter. Campbell Memorial by 1. Alvarez into the forecourt, split the press to the right wing. Harris drives, shoots, and missed it. He got his own rebound and then got fouled. And I believe that's on Heatwell it is. Matthew picks up his first team foul, 3 on Dalton in this opening quarter. So for Dalton, Carter Hignite back in. First appearance for Alex Hess, the 5'11 senior. 24 seconds to play opening quarter, 12-11. Campbell Memorial with a lead. And throwing in baseline left, Rodriguez. Flips it into Lambert, and he'll turn, go right to the hole, but he missed a wide open layup. And the rebound, Wenger, and then the ball rolled free. Diving at the timeline, Wenger got it back to Hignite. He whipped it down low to Hess, who put it up and in. 10 seconds in the quarter, Dalton by 1. Into the forecourt, Davis flipped it right sideline, Cologne. And a long 3 went up off the glass, no good. And that's going to be the quarter. End of 1 at the Fieldhouse. Dalton 13. Campbell Memorial 12. Back after this.
For over 40 years, Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine has provided trusted and innovative care to our community. We specialize in spine surgery, joint replacement, MRI, X-ray, physical therapy, sports injury rehabilitation, and more. Ready to serve you from 3 convenient locations, our staff is committed to providing individualized care so that each patient enjoys optimal results. Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, a tradition of innovative care that's close to home.
Happy Honda Days are here at Germain Honda of College Hills. Score our best deals of the year on your favorite models, like the adventurous Honda Passport, the versatile Ridgeline, and family-friendly Odyssey. Thinking of holiday travels? Get on the road safely with same-day service from our expert technicians. And don't miss out on our great low rates on Honda certified pre-owned vehicles. Head over the river and through the woods in a new Honda today. Visit us at Germain Honda of College Hills, where we're delivering an exceptional experience, one customer at a time. Visit us online at germainhondaofcollegehills.com.
End of a quarter, Division 6 regional semifinal. Dalton on top of Memorial, 13-12. Numbers in that opening quarter, Dalton shot 6 of 16 overall. They were 0 of 2 on threes and 1 of 1 at the line. Memorial 5 of 15 shooting it, 1 of 5 on threes, 1 of 2 at the line. Dalton dominating inside, 12-4 rebound advantage for the Bulldogs. Turnovers, 3 from Memorial in the opening quarter. Dalton had 2.
So basketball will be Dalton. Start the second quarter. Flip it on the right. Heatwell drives, kick to sideline. Clark, open 3. That's off the mark. And the rebound, Harris for Campbell Memorial. Into the forecourt, Cologne. Top of the key, stutter step, lost it. Wenger got the steal, down the floor to the hole for the easy layup. Wenger's second basket, Dalton by 3 at 15-12. Into the forecourt is Davis. Davis up top. Give it to Cologne. Cologne in the middle of the floor, and give it to Rodriguez on the right. Back to Cologne high on the left. Rodriguez right wing, put it on the floor, into the middle, kicked it behind him, an open three, Davis, good. Cristo Davis first points, we're tied at 15. Into the forecourt, Wenger spins right of the key, nowhere to go. Back out top to Carter Hignite. Hignite in the middle of the floor, and on the left wing to Clark. Brady Hignite on Dalton's 5-out offense. Now they lob it into the middle. Ball got tipped, but Heatwell gathered right of the key and gave it to Hignite on the wing. He's covered up and back out front. Wenger at the foul line, stops, shoots from there, back rim and off. But again, Heatwell, the board. Give it to the wing. Clark, his runner on the baseline is up and in. Gabe Clark with 4. Dalton 17-15, early second.
And again, that glass advantage 13-5. Third board of the night already for Heatwell.
Into the forecourt comes Davis. Davis on the left wing, and a long three went up, and that's way off the mark. Rodriguez rebounds, back out top. There's the three by Lambert. That's a board ball, and it's up and in. That's a banked-in three from the wing. Lambert will take it. 18-17, Campbell Memorial. Down the other way, left sideline, Wenger to Clark. Wenger on the left wing with the ball. Bumped into by Harris. And now double team. Gave it off to Heatwell, right wing. Brady Hignite's three, good. Hignite's triple, he's got 7. Starting to pick it up both sides. Dalton by 2.
First made 3 of the night for Dalton.
Into the forecourt, Cologne on the right wing to Rodriguez. Rodriguez covered up, gave it to Harris. Baseline, double teamed, and stepped out of bounds. Dalton doing a good job on Josue Rodriguez, the leading scorer in the building, but to his credit, he hadn't forced it yet either. He's looking for teammates.
No, you're right. He's only attempted 1 shot. They're doing a great job in guarding him on the perimeter. But as you mentioned, to his credit, just kicking to other teammates and letting them do the work.
5:30 and a half, Dalton by 2. And into the forecourt right wing. And basketball, Weaver up top, give it to Wenger. Wenger against the man, left of the key. The runner went up, front rim and off, and rebound, Campbell Memorial, Tion Harris. Up the sideline, Cologne on the wing. He stops at a long 3 went up, and that's an air ball. Rebounded by Dalton. Back down the floor, Wenger one-on-one against Harris. Spins with a left hand, put it up and in. Wenger with 6, and Dalton leads 22-18.
Well, that was a pretty spin move to the left by Wenger to get around Harris.
Into the forecourt, Cologne, line, lane, runner right of the key, floated it up and in over Heatwell. Pretty shot. Cologne has been leading Campbell Memorial, no doubt about it. He's got 9 of their 20. Into the forecourt, Hignite on the right wing, give it to Weaver. He'll try an open 3, and that's good. So Thad Weaver hits a 3 there off the bench to the average for the 5'11 sophomore. Dalton by 5, 4.5 to go at the half. Up top, Rodriguez put it on the deck. Guarded by Clark, went right by him, lost the ball. Picked up down low. Wild shot went up and in by Coolius. 5'8 senior kind of hooked it over his shoulder, but banked it in for his first 2.
Well, and each team getting contributions from guys they usually don't get much points from during the regular season.
Into the forecourt, right wing, Weaver again. Over a screen, off to Clark on the left sideline, into the corner. Carter Hignite drives baseline. Stop, turns, in trouble. Back on the wing, Wenger. He'll try a 3. That's no good. But the rebound, Dalton, and a foul. Well, Dalton is just beating Campbell Memorial to the glass right now, especially on their offensive end.
Yeah, better than 2-1 advantage, out rebounding Memorial right now 15-7.
So basketball, down to throw in. Opening foul of the quarter. 25-22 Dalton. We're at 3:49 to go in this first half. Heatwell inbounds, Wenger on the right. Driving into the middle, stopping, turning, shooting, and hitting. Good opening half for Coy Wenger, who's got 8. Dalton by 5 with 3:35 in the half. Cologne out top, and he got bumped to by Wenger, and that's his second. It's the only thing Dalton didn't want, for him to pick up another foul, because he's played well, and now he'll rest with 3:33 in the half.
Well, Dalton turning it up here in this second quarter, shooting 60% from the floor, 6 of 10 in the period. That includes 2 of 4 on threes.
27-22 Dalton, 3.5 to go in the half. Cologne went baseline, lost a dribble, it rolled into the corner, and then touched by Hess out of bounds. It'll stay with Campbell Memorial. 21-4 for the Red Devils out of the Mahoning Valley League. Of course, Dalton 15-10, 8-6 in the Wayne County Athletic League this year. One of 4 league teams playing this week. Inbounds pass knocked loose by Hess, but Cologne has it. And then he got it knocked loose and rolling around, picked up by Dalton. Ignite into the forecourt, and he traveled. It is very, very physical on both ends of the floor. Officials are letting you get a little bit of a hand check and a bump out on the perimeter. So both guys really have to know you have to be strong with the ball tonight.
Well, that's the third Dalton turnover. Meanwhile, Memorial turned it over for the 6th time a moment ago.
Davis up front, 3:10 in the half, Dalton by 5. Davis given to Cologne. Cologne with the basketball, put it on the floor, bounced down low. Rodriguez posted on Weaver. Back to Cologne on the wing, open 3, got it. Don't want to leave him alone. Cologne with a dozen. 27-25 Dalton.
Second 3 of the night for him. 4 made threes now for Memorial.
Into the forecourt, Brady Hignite. Kick it to the wing, Hess. 2:45 in the second quarter. Heatwool up top, Hignite. And down low, Heatwool got free in the middle, laid it up and in, an easy one. Little screen roll game, he's got 5. Cologne pushes the other way for Campbell. Top of the key, line lane, right sideline, open 3. Alvarez fires, that's no good. And Dalton rebounds Heatwool. Carter Hignite on the run, line lane, all the way to the hole, wide open layup. Matador defense by Campbell Memorial, and Dalton's up 6, biggest lead, 2:15 in the half. Back the other way, and up front is Cologne, high in the left. Basketball in the middle of the floor. And out front, Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Cologne. Back to Cologne. Rodriguez, left wing, 3, and that's a board ball. Out of bounds, and it will stay with Campbell Memorial. So Josue Rodriguez struggling opening half, but Jared Cologne has picked him up for Campbell Memorial.
Well, he has 12 points. Memorial's starting to just chuck, and they've had 9 shots here in the second.
Inbounds pass down low, and wide open layup missed by Harris. And into the forecourt, Dalton on the left wing, Wenger. Wenger up top, screen roll, wide open. Heatwool gave it off to Clark, and he missed the layup. Rebound, Heatwool back up and in. Dalton is crushing Campbell Memorial on the offensive glass and leads by 8. Rodriguez way up top. Well, you never know. Teams that want to play offense sometimes aren't very eager to play D. Rodriguez bounce pass down low, threw it away. Stolen away by Dalton with 1:15 to go in the half. And basketball, Brady Hignite on the left wing. Dribbles, kick to the right sideline, back up top. Weaver's got an open 3, missed that one. Heatwool another rebound, put it back up and in. Offensive stick back at a timeout, Campbell Memorial. Dalton obliterating them on the offensive glass and leads by 10 with 57 seconds to go in the half. We'll take time and come back after this.
At Worcester Community Hospital, we have your best interest at heart. Calcium score screenings, which can determine your future risk of heart attack or stroke, are now simple and easy to schedule. It's a simple CT scan that takes just 30 minutes and $75, but many insurances will cover the cost. Men and women aged 45 and older should have this screening done to prevent future heart disease. Get a doctor's recommendation, then make your appointment by calling 330-263-8660. That's Worcester Community Hospital.
Well, for service or replacement of electric motors, go to the experts at Clark Fowler Electric Industry or Farm. They're available 24/7. Their new location, South Jefferson Road. Check them online, clarkvalerelectric.com. 57 seconds to go in the half. Dalton by 10 at 35-25.
Well, you mentioned rebounds. 19-7 advantage Dalton. Second chance points the entire half. Matthew Heatwool rebound stick back a moment ago. He's got 9, and 4 of his 5 rebounds have come on the offensive end.
Yeah, I mean, Dalton is hitting the glass hard, and Campbell Memorial almost looks like they just want to leak out after a shot. and Dalton has really made them pay. And Campbell Memorial's top player, Josue Rodriguez, has not scored. He averages 24 a game. Meanwhile, for Dalton, Wenger 8 and Hignite 7. Into the forecourt, another turnover. Campbell Memorial, loose pass on the sideline with 49 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, that's their 8th. And more to the point, what you mentioned about Josue Rodriguez, not only has he not scored, he's attempted only 2 shots the entire half.
And the basketball into the forecourt comes Carter Hignite. Dalton knows they can't relax, though, because Campbell Memorial can get you points in bunches. The right elbow, Heat will give it a Hignite back up top. Wenger back in with those 2 fouls over a screen. And back up front to Clark. 30 seconds to go in the half. Wenger will put it on the deck right to the hole and a wide open layup. Again, nobody at the rim. And it's a 12-point Dalton lead. 20 seconds to go in the half. Cologne to the forecourt. Yeah, and he'll dribble it away up top. Cologne with the ball, tip loose, and a reach-in foul. Brady Hignett will pick up his first with 10 seconds to go in the half.
Well, we're seeing it time and again. If Dalton, whoever has the ball, if they can beat their defender, they can go right to the basket because there's no help after that first man gets beat. The lane is completely void of any defenders.
10 seconds to go in the half. Campbell Memorial triggers down 12. Left of their basket. Rodriguez with the ball. And looks to throw in. And a bad pass stolen away. Dalton 2-on-1. Carter Hignite down the middle of the floor. Stops, turns, shoots, and traveled with the basketball. Went too deep to pass it. And then tried to spin and turned it over with 4.8 in the half. So in the backcourt, Campbell Memorial to Cologne. Cologne running to the timeline, to the top of the key. The 3 on the way. No good at the horn. A second quarter dominated by Dalton. They outscore Campbell Memorial 24-13 and lead it 37-25 here at the half in Division 6. Quick update back in studios. And we'll come back. First half stats, second half action in just a little bit.
Seeking financial peace of mind? If financial uncertainty has left you weary, relief is at hand. At Star Strategies, we prioritize the safety of your money to provide the peace of mind you deserve.
Join us for a delicious dinner at the Greystone Event Center in Worcester Thursday, March 20th at 6:30. Reserve your spot by calling 330-345-5207 or go online at starstrategies.com. Come and see for yourself why Star Strategies was voted #1 for financial services in the 2024 People's Choice Awards.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment, inviting you to attend our annual Spring Open House on March 11th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Wayne County Fair Convention Center. See all of our state-of-the-art equipment featuring Case IH, Kubota, Lampride, and Cub Cadet. Factory representatives will be on hand to answer your questions. Get a head start on spring projects with great prices on tractors, mowers, zero turns, and field equipment at the Sterling Farm Equipment Open House March 11th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Hope to see you there.
Farm equipment for construction, home, and farm.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1. Stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2. Also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
To rid your home or property of pesky infestations, you want someone knowledgeable, affordable, and trustworthy. In Wayne County and the surrounding area, you want Holmes Pest Control's 27 years of experience. At Holmes Pest Control, their mission is simple. They want to provide you with safe and sustainable pest control management that is affordable and trustworthy. Right now, you may be having trouble with bees, wasps, or hornets. Call Holmes Pest Control immediately and your worries will be over. Holmes Pest also uses pet-safe products, including green products. Call 330-674-9094 or online at homespestcontrolinc.com and on Facebook.
For over 40 years, Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine has provided trusted and innovative care to our community. We specialize in spine surgery, joint replacement, MRI, X-ray, physical therapy, sports injury rehabilitation, and more. Ready to serve you from 3 convenient locations, our staff is committed to providing individualized care so that each patient enjoys optimal results. Worcester Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, a tradition of innovative care that's close to home.
Happy Honda Days are here at Germain Honda of College Hills. Score our best deals of the year on your favorite models, like the adventurous Honda Passport, the versatile Ridgeline, and family-friendly Odyssey. Thinking of holiday travels? Get on the road safely with same-day service from our expert technicians. And don't miss out on our great low rates on Honda certified pre-owned vehicles. Head over the river and through the woods in a new Honda today. Visit us at Germain Honda of College Hills, where we're delivering an exceptional experience, one customer at a time. Visit us online at germainhondaofcollegehills.com.
At Worcester Community Hospital, we have your best interest at heart. Calcium score screenings, which can determine your future risk of heart attack or stroke, are now simple and easy to schedule. It's a simple CT scan that takes just 30 minutes and $75, but many insurances will cover the cost. Men and women aged 45 and older should have this screening done to prevent future heart disease. Get a doctor's recommendation, then make your appointment by calling 330-263-8660. That's Worcester Community Hospital.
Welcome back to the Fieldhouse in Canton. Halftime of this boys Division VI regional semifinal, and at the half, it's Dalton on top of Memorial by 12, 37-25. Dalton led 13-12 at the end of one, and then outscored Memorial 24-13 in that second for the 12-point halftime lead. Numbers in that opening half, Dalton shot it well, 52% from the floor. They were 17 of 33 overall, 2 of 7 on threes for 28%, and 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Memorial, meanwhile, 38% shooting, 10 of 26 overall, 31% on threes. They connected on 4 of 13. And then, like Dalton, Memorial 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Dalton dominating on the glass, out-rebounding Memorial 19-7. And Dalton also the edge on turnovers. Memorial 9 turnovers in the opening half, Dalton with just 4. Individually, Coy Wenger leading the way for Dalton with 10. After that, Matthew Heatwell with 9 to go along with a team-high 5 rebounds. 7 in the opening half for Brady Hignite. After that, Gabe Clark with 4, 3 for Thad Weaver, and then 2 apiece for Carter Hignite and Alex Hess. Memorial paced by Jared Cologne's 12. After that, Demetrius Lambert had 5. Christo Davis with 3, as did Tion Harris, and then 2 by Mihaly Kulias to round out the Memorial scoring. Again, Mike Reed joining me. We start the third. It's Dalton leading 37-25 over Memorial.
Well, bottom line is Dalton was more aggressive. They're more physical, and they actually wanted to attack the glass. Campbell Memorial, I don't want to be too critical, but Dalton had waves of uncontested layups most of the second quarter. And quick right of the key, Jared Cologne puts it up. Cologne's been the only guy for Campbell Memorial to do anything, and he's done a lot already. He's got 14 of their 27. He starts the third quarter with a hoop. So can Campbell Memorial keep Dalton off the glass? Wenger drives, left-hand layup blocked away by Harris. That was nice. And the rebound goes over to Kulias into the forecourt. And obviously Campbell Memorial's got to get Josue Rodriguez going. The Conference Player of the Year has not scored, barely shot, averaging 24. He's got it left of the key, gave it off to Davis, who fumbled it, got it back, and then threw it out front to Rodriguez. On the drive, he goes right to the hole with the right hand, laid it up and in. First basket for Rodriguez, and the opening 4 to begin the third for Campbell Memorial. Dalton Carter Hignite put it up on the run, no good. Rebound, Heat will back up and an easy layup. Heat will having a night. He's going to have a double-double here in about 3 seconds.
Yeah, 11 points, 6 boards, and as we mentioned, 5 of the 6 on the offensive end.
Cologne the other way, top of the key with the ball, handing Rodriguez on the curl, right to the rim of the right hand, missed it. Rebound fought for, Davis inside has it, and the right sideline back up front. Cologne, right of the key, got bumped on the drive. Shot went up and in, won't count. Carter Hignite instead will pick up the foul.
Well, I got to say, I like what I'm seeing out of Josue Rodriguez for Memorial. Spent a lot of time just camped out on the perimeter in that opening half and only got 2 shot attempts. Here in the opening minutes of the third quarter, being a very aggressive and attacking the basket.
And thrown away by Campbell Memorial on the inbounds again. Really an uncontested turnover. They've had a few of those. It's not been their best night thus far. We mentioned a team that lives usually by the 3, 28 attempts per ball game. They're 32%. Hasn't been there yet. Dalton is taking it to them. The Bulldogs normally shoot 20 a game. Lob it down low. Carter Hignite on the smaller Cologne. Gave it off. Heat will lay up good. From the left side again, uncontested. Dalton back up 12. Right of the key is Harris. Harris got it poked loose, got it back on the right sideline, and out front to Cologne. Cologne with the ball, straight man by Dalton. And lob it to Harris at the right elbow to Cologne on the dribble. Left wing, open 3. Davis fires, missed that. And rebound, controlled by Dalton and Heatwell. Up the sideline, Wenger into the corner. Brady Hignite's 3, front rim, no good. And the rebound, Tion Harris. Campbell Memorial to the forecourt. Cologne over to the right sideline, Rodriguez. On the floor, top of the key. Driving into the middle of the key, gets right to the rim, put it up and in. Dalton wanted to charge, they won't get it. 10-point lead by Dalton. 5.5 in the third as Wenger comes into the forecourt. Line lane, turning down low, puts up a shot, missed it. And the rebound controlled by Campbell Memorial. Cologne the other way. Into the right corner. Rodriguez. Long three went up and no good. Rebound tap, loose, and Heatwell has another board. And at the Fieldhouse, there's also a college three-point line that's gray. Everything else is black. And sometimes these guys see it and they stand outside that line. I'm telling you, 90% of the threes we've been seeing are 2 feet outside the line. As Dalton takes time, we'll keep it here. Kids see the one line. There's 2 feet inside that they can go to. They just don't. And it is a little bit of a different look when you have the two lines in the building. And Rodriguez, three a moment ago, he could have taken one big dribble further and still had a three, didn't do it.
Well, we see kids take longer and longer threes, but you're right. Every three tonight by Rodriguez and Cologne has been beyond the college line.
Headquartered south of Millersburg, Mack Oil Field Service offers trucking, dirt work, and general oil field service across the region. Proud to give back and support local at Mack Oil Field Service. Trying to get a score in. They don't have one yet from Hillsdale and Cornerstone Christian. They tipped at 6 up at Barberton tonight. Cornerstone Christian now supporting the leading scorer in Ohio high school basketball history. Hard to believe, in Quinn Kwasniak.
Well, he is a threat from downtown in the biggest of ways.
By the way, at the half, just got it, Cornerstone 34, Hillsdale 19. Down low, Wenger put it up, blocked by Harris, and then he promptly threw away the outlet pass. Into the forecourt, Dalton, and they throw it away. Demetrius Lambert, line lane, wild shot over his head. My goodness. And that clanged off the glass and was rebounded by Dalton. Not sure how to describe that one with 4:25 to go in the third. Out front, Dalton needs to slow it up just a titch. Up 10, 41-31. Down low, Hignite, line, lane, layup, but he missed it too strong. Demetrius Lambert rebounds and into the forecourt. Lambert on the left wing, out top to Cologne. Cologne on the floor, drives right to the rim, and he missed a wide open layup. But the rebound put back up no good by Harris, and rebound Dalton. 2 point blank shots for Campbell, unable to connect. 41-31 Dalton, 3:50 to go in the third. And into the forecourt, Dalton. Heatwell at the foul line. Dalton runs that little scissors play at the foul line. And back up front, high on the right, Brady Hignite. Give it to Carter Hignite, top of the key. He drives, spins down low, left it wide open. Heatwell and good. Matthew Heatwell leads everybody with 13 on plays just like that. Dalton by 12. Down low, all the way to the hole. Rodriguez blocked away by Heatwell. Into the forecourt, Carter Hignite, Brady Hignite, layup, missed it. And the rebound corner is Campbell. Lambert into the forecourt. And up top, Cologne high on the left, put it on the deck, spun into the middle, and waits up top to restart the offense. Dalton by 12 with 3 minutes to go in this third quarter. Cologne up front, one-on-one, drives on Hignite and got fouled. Third foul on Carter Hignite, trying to stay in front of Jared Cologne. As Dalton will get Weaver back in the ball game. Brady Hignite arrests with 2:51 to go in the third. 43-31 Dalton. Smithville and Kirtland to follow at 8 here this evening. We'll have that one for you up next. Basketball inside, nearly thrown away, but Dalton can't control the inbounds pass. And Campbell Memorial will do it again. Winners are back Friday at 7 for a regional title. So throwing in Rodriguez, lobbed into the middle, caught by Harris, and he laid it up and in. Dalton a little bit of a sleep that time. And Tion Harris puts it up and in. He's got 5. Dalton to the forecourt, up 10 with 2:40 to go in the third. Carter Hignite up top and on the right wing. Inside the line, drives, gave it a Heatwell. He put it up with the left hand, but wave it off. We're going to get a bumping foul, I do believe, before the shot went up and in. And they'll call that on Harris, the opening foul of the quarter on Campbell Memorial. So Brady Hignite was out for about a minute. He's back in for Carter Hignite with 2:30 in the third.
Well, Harris, who got the foul, credit him doing a much better job protecting the paint in this third quarter.
Heatwell drives baseline to the wing. Gabe Clark's three, no good. Clark got his rebound and went right inside but missed it again. And this time the rebound Harris. Into the forecourt on the run comes Lambert. Lambert on the wing. Still dribbling on the sideline. Back up front, Rodriguez. Rodriguez at the right point. And flipped it off to Harris right of the key. Harris drives on Heatwell, and it bounced it right off his knee and out of bounds. Turnover, Campbell Memorial.
The 12th of the ball game, third here in this third quarter.
Neither team has done much of anything in the quarter. Dalton has 6, Campbell Memorial has 8, after Dalton led by 12 at the half.
Yeah, each team shooting 4 of 12 from the floor here in the quarter.
Basketball, Wenger on the right sideline with the ball. And threw it to Heatwell. He wasn't ready, but it rolled right over to Weaver. Clark on the left wing. Back to Weaver on the sideline. Clark top of the key to the foul line and pushes to the sideline. Wenger drives, spins. The fall-away shot went off the rim, no good. And the rebound tapped in out of bounds and will stay with Dalton. And that's just Heatwell out hustling anybody for Campbell. He's the only one that went to the ground for the ball and then tipped it out of bounds off Christo Davis. Sometimes you have a guy who works harder than anybody on the other side, and that's Heatwell tonight. He's also got 15 to lead the way. Right wing Weaver. 1:30 in the third, Dalton by 10. Brady Hignite, elbow jumper on the right, put it up and rolled off the rim, no good. Campbell Memorial the other way. Davis top of the key to the foul line. Threw it on the right sideline to Coolius. He fumbled it away and then gave it off to Harris. His shot blocked from behind by Brady Hignite. Hignite on the run into the forecourt. 1-on-3, nowhere to go. On the wing to Wenger, who drives. He's got a wide open layup. Dalton's shot chart's going to be easy to find. It's all under the rim. The other way, Davis into the forecourt. That's a wild, bad shot that he threw it off the glass and rim, but Dalton touched it last. It seems like Campbell wants to play at 90 miles an hour, but the wheels are loose and they're missing something.
Yeah. They're not good at what they're trying to do tonight.
Dalton by 12, 55 seconds to go in the third.
And by the way, Brady Hignite block a moment ago that led to the Wenger layup. Third block of the night for Hignite.
Yeah, and the basketball up top. Colon with it on the right to Rodriguez. An open look at a three. That's nearly an air ball. Barely kissed the front of the rim, but the rebound Campbell. Back up top to Davis. Final minute of the quarter. Dalton led by 12 at the half. They lead by 12 now. Colon up top over a screen, blows by everybody. The runner off the glass, and he missed it. Heatwell's latest rebound with 35 seconds in the third. Weaver into the forecourt to the wing. Clark up top, and Dalton can hold for one, up 12. Heatwell near the top of the key with the ball. And a reach-in foul. Tion Harris grabbed him. And you got to think at this point, Campbell Memorial just got to be frustrated. Coming off the victory over LeBray, and the blowout win over Columbiana was a top seed. They have just struggled mightily tonight.
Well, they haven't been able to get comfortable in their half court. They haven't had those open looks knocked down from three-point land, and that really sets up the entire offense.
15 seconds in the third. Carter Hignite up top. Hignite at the left point with 10 seconds. Still way up front, over a screen to the right wing, into the corner. Weaver fires the open three off the rim, no good. Rebound into the forecourt, Rodriguez, 1 second. Long three on the way, and he missed it at the horn. End of three at the Fieldhouse. Dalton 45 and Campbell Memorial 33.
Seeking financial peace of mind? If financial uncertainty has left you weary, relief is at hand. At Star Strategies, we prioritize the safety of your money to provide the peace of mind you deserve.
Join us for a delicious dinner at the Greystone Event Center in Worcester Thursday, March 20th at 6:30. Reserve your spot by calling 330-345-5207 or go online at starstrategies.com. Come and see for yourself why Star Strategies was voted #1 for financial services in the 2024 People's Choice Awards.
Hi, Conrad here for Sterling Farm Equipment, inviting you to attend our annual Spring Open House on March 11th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Wayne County Fair Convention Center. See all of our state-of-the-art equipment featuring Case IH, Kubota, Land Pride, and Cub Cadet. Factory representatives will be on hand to answer your questions. Get a head start on spring projects with great prices on tractors, mowers, zero turns, and field equipment at the Sterling Farm Equipment Open House March 11th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Hope to see you there.
Farm equipment for construction, home, and farm.
So we head to the fourth. It's a 12-point Dalton lead, 45-33. Numbers through three quarters. Dalton 43% shooting, 21 of 49 overall. They're 2 of 10, 20% on threes, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Memorial 33% shooting, 14 of 42, 23% on threes. They're 4 of 17, and still just 1 of 2 at the line. 27-18, the Dalton rebounding advantage as we start the fourth quarter. Turnovers 12 for Memorial and 5 for Dalton.
Dalton basketball. Matthew Heatwell 15 and Coy Wenger 12 lead the way. Brady Hignite was 7. Dalton up top, Wenger on the right wing with the ball. Over a screen, top of the key. Flipped it to Heatwell at the elbow and back up front. Carter Hignite high on the right side with the ball. Dribbles down low, got right to the rim. Wide open shot, good. It's been easy for Dalton getting to the rim. That's 4 in the ball game for Carter Hignite. Cologne the other way to the sideline on the right to Davis. Cross court, Alvarez. Back up front, Rodriguez. Rodriguez, the ball, drives down low. The right-handed layup up and in. That is 6 for Josue Rodriguez, who came in averaging 24. Jeremy Cologne, 14, leads Campbell. Basketball, Brady Hignite up top. And Heatwell will stand and hold on the right. Harris comes out to meet him. Wenger will drive down low into the middle. The runner went up and in. And again, Dalton getting to the rim easily. 14 for Wenger. Top of the key with the basketball and on the right. Rodriguez drives baseline and got grabbed. Clark with a hold. Opening foul of the quarter is on Dalton. Same name, same stability. Over 120 years, that's the Apple Creek Banking Company. Your hometown bank with 7 locations to serve you. Community banking done right. Member FDIC. Smithfield and Kirtland at 8 tonight. Right here. The winner's back Friday at 7 for a regional title. Left wing Rodriguez, step back 3, and that's an air ball over the hoop. And a whistle and a foul is going to be on Campbell Memorial. They'll get Alvarez trying to climb the back of Weaver for the opening foul on Campbell here in the fourth. So Campbell Memorial, because they have not scored, they also haven't really been able to get to any press at all. Picking up full court man right now. Carter Hignite on the backcourt. Checked by Alvarez across the timeline in the middle of the floor. Out top with it, Wenger spins on the right, drives down low into traffic and threw up a wild shot that went out of bounds, and that will go back over to Campbell Memorial.
Well, it's been physical. We haven't seen hardly any free throws tonight. Each team has attempted just 2. You could see Wenger wanted contact there, but the whistle not there.
6:20 to go. Dalton by 14, their biggest lead, 49-35. Cologne up top and over a screen. Give it to Rodriguez. Bad pass. Stolen away by Clark, and he's got a wide open layup. Clark now, it was 6. 16-point Dalton lead. 6 minutes left. Into the forecourt left wing. Outside the line was Davis. Top of the key to Harris. Cologne on the right. Cologne top of the key and right sideline. Mid-range jumper put up by Alvarez. No good. Rebound Dalton. It was 13-12 after a quarter. Dalton has owned this ball game ever since. And it started basically on the glass. Dominating rebound and getting to the rim non-stop. And Dalton now spreading the floor, trying to do just that. Clark high on the right side, runs on the weave with Wenger. Clark up front with the basketball. Heatwell comes out to help and gives to Carter Hignite. 5:10 to go. All Dalton, 51-35. And that's why when you look at the seeds sometimes, you think upsets and everything. Look, Dalton right now beat Newton Falls, Grand Valley, and dominating here. Wenger to the hole, put it up. That was blocked by Harris. But ball thrown away and a wide open layup inside for Brady Hignite. So you take the seeding with a grain of salt there a little bit. And it's showing tonight. Down by 18 with 4:40 to go. 8-2 to start the fourth quarter. And for Downton, it's really been a tough year. But the last 3 weeks, they played good at the right time. They're 15-10 coming in after 3 straight tournament wins. Rodriguez to the hole, left alone, put it up, and he got fouled with 4:21 to go in the ball game. So, is it going to be an all-Wayne County regional title game? That would be unbelievable, to be honest with you. But nobody thought 4 teams were also going to be in the regionals when this tournament started. But that is definitely the case. Timeout here with 4:21 to go. Dalton cruising 53-35 the lead. Back in a moment.
Driving close to power lines is usually safe, but accidents can happen unexpectedly. Do you know what to do if you come across downed power lines? Step 1, stay inside your vehicle for safety. It's often safer than being outside with live cables. Simultaneously, dial 911 for immediate assistance. Step 2, also ensure that no one approaches the vehicle. It's advisable to maintain a distance of at least 50 feet from the car. To learn more, reach out to your local co-op for additional information.
4:21 to go in the ball game. It is a rout. 53-35 Dalton. They have opened it up after leading by 1 after a quarter, but led by 12 after 2, 12 after 3. And really, Campbell Memorial has never been able to get anything going after about a 2-minute stretch in the first quarter.
Well, you're right. I mean, offensively, the shots have not fallen. They are 4 of 18 beyond the arc, but the big thing all night has just been the layup lane that's Dalton had in the half court. They've just not protected the lane, and they've allowed Dalton to just get easy looks all night long.
Rodriguez to the line. It's been a tough night for the Conference Player of the Year from the Mahoning Valley. Line drive, free throw up and in. But a 7-point night, 17 shy of his average. For Campbell, it's a senior-dominated team. Cologne, Harris, Rodriguez, all seniors. Second free throw, no good. Dalton, meanwhile, likewise. Heatwool, Wenger, Brady Hignite, veterans. Clark, a 4th senior starter. Heatwool up top with the basketball. 4 minutes to go and a 53-36 Dalton lead. And Dalton calls time as they were being trapped up top. We'll keep it right here. Well, we know what's going on in the Northeast. Elsewhere, we don't know where the state semis will be or who the matchups. You take a look at outside Northwest in the regionals, there's some really good teams. Colonel Crawford, of course, we saw them a couple of years ago lose in the regional to Dalton a couple of years ago. They're back. They lost their first game of the year and haven't lost since. They play Maumee Valley Country Day. Lima Central Catholic and Patrick Henry. That's a couple of storied program. Patrick Henry seems to be the beast of the West. Marion Local is in the Southwest. Anna Tri-Village there. In the Southeast, you really don't know about, except for Monroe Central, who beat Highland, so you know they're good. Highland was banged up, but they seem to be the class of that regional with North Adams, Cardington, and Eastern. So 4:04 to go. 17-point Dalton lead. 53-36. And into the forecourt, Dalton has it, left wing. And a 3 put up, and that's an air ball, no good by Weaver. But he got a wide open rebound, and guess what? Another layup. 19-point lead, 3:50 left. Rodriguez into the forecourt, line lane, layup up and in. And timeout, Campbell Memorial. And we'll let you know that Franz Drilling, the largest residential water well drilling company in Wayne County. They'll drill for new home construction and replacement wells for your existing home. They clean out and rehab and service your existing well online at franzdrilling.com.
Well, for Dalton tonight, their big 3 have come to play. We mentioned Matthew Heatwolf, 15 points to lead the way, 8 rebounds and a block. Coy Wenger has hit his season average with 14. And then Brady Hignite, 9 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 blocks. So those guys have done what you expect. But Dalton's also got contributions from guys you don't expect. Senior Gabe Clark came in averaging 3. He's got 6 tonight. Thad Weaver came in averaging 2. The sophomore's got 5. And again, we talk about it all started underneath the basket. 30-18, the rebound advantage tonight for the Dalton Bulldogs.
Yeah, Dalton has just played better as a team, haven't been reliant on the threes, and they look much, much different than the team that we saw most of the year, the last couple of weeks. Dalton ball into the forecourt by 17 with 3.5 to go. And a blocking foul on Campbell Memorial's Demetrius Lambert. And they're as confident as anybody. Now, Smithville swept the season series from them, but the way Dalton's playing right now, you don't know about Kirtland. Kirtland's a wild card. They haven't been here in, 25 years into the regional. But that's who Smithville will deal with at 8 o'clock tonight. 3:29 left, another quick foul. 55-38. Campbell Memorial came in averaging 71 a game. And another foul. And that's 4 in the quarter. And actually, they're going to go on Dalton this time. That's going to wind up being a turnover on the inbounds for the Bulldogs.
Well, that is just the 6th of the ball game, 2nd of the half. Dalton has done a great job handling the basketball.
So Rodriguez high on the right, and that's a long 3 that's off the mark. And the rebound, Matthew got his double-double yet?
Not quite yet. Needs one more.
Wenger into the forecourt. His pass deflected, and Carter Hignite grabbed it and then fell down and traveled. With 3:03 to go in the ball game, a 17-point Dalton lead at 55-38. Hillsdale was under the thick of things with Cornerstone at the half, trailing by 15. Now, trying to get an update on that one up at Barberton tonight. Cologne right of the key, driving, and he put up the layup, up and in. 16 for Jared Cologne. Dalton by 15, 2:45 to go. Brady Hignite in the backcourt, lobbing a Heatwolf. Back to Hignite, baseline layup, up and in. Nice little give and go. And Brady Hignite in double figures with 11. Rodriguez the other way. NBA 3, top of the horn. That's no good. Hignite boards. Dalton by 17 with 2:25 left in this one. Dalton up top. And Wenger the basketball left wing. Hignite. And he got grabbed going to the basket. Team foul 4 of the quarter on Campbell Memorial. So 2:15 left in this one. And Dalton will throw in across the way. Lobbing into the backcourt. Wenger with a grab there. Lob to the forecourt to Clark. Left wing, Brady Hignite. Driving into the middle. Bounced it off his foot, but got it back. And a whistle. And another timeout by Cody, who didn't really need it. I don't think you saw where the ball was because it rolled over to Dalton. But it doesn't really matter at this point. Dalton up 17 with 2:05 left in this one.
Well, we'll be back here tomorrow night. Norwayne boys taking on Lutheran East in their regional semifinal in Division 5. Of course, first time since 2022 that Norwayne's made a regional. Last 2 times they were in the regional, though, it was Lutheran East. Lost to Lutheran East in the semis back in 2022. And fell in the regional finals the year before that in 2021 up in Twinsburg.
So 57-40 in favor of Dalton. Smithville and Kirtland, 8 o'clock tip. I don't expect they'll move it up. I'd pay them half of your salary if they did.
Oh, it's only It's 7 o'clock.
I know, that's what I'm saying, bud.
I did not realize this game had gone that quickly.
And don't forget, it's tempting because I got a lot of time, and they're serving pizza oven downstairs, pizza at the concession.
Well, there's no reason not to get some.
They're serving it individual little boxes. Boy, that is tantalizing.
Smells good.
I know, but I will abstain. Dalton basketball, Wenger down low, inside, went line left, and back out front, Heatwell. Into the corner, and Dalton just playing keep away now with 2 minutes to go. Brady Hignite is fouled, and that will put the Bulldogs on the line with 1:46 left, 57-40. So Hignite with 11. How many threes, I'm going to call you on the spot right now, has Dalton shot in the second half or maybe since the first quarter?
They've attempted 3 second-half threes.
And this is a team that averages 20, so they were just smart.
Yeah.
No reason to chuck. Pass the ball, cut, and get to the rim, and boy, they have done that all night. Hignite's first free throw, no good. Second one is good. Dalton by 18 with 1:45. Rodriguez the other way. And give it to Cologne. Cologne drives, and the runner right at the keys, an air ball. Rebounded by Dalton. Wenger into the forecourt. Clark leaked out, and he got a snowbird that put it up and in. John Myers' term right there. Recycled it. 20-point Dalton lead. 80 seconds to go. Rodriguez down low. Put up a left-handed layup. Spun it up. No good.
Dalton 7 of 9 shooting it here in the fourth. Everything has been in the lane.
Yes. There's no reason to do anything else. And Cody Huth, a rare opportunity to unload the bench in the regionals in the Fieldhouse. Foul, meanwhile, will put Carter Hignite on the line beforehand to shoot a pair. So 13-12 after a quarter. And then it was Dalton domination ever since. As Carter Hignite line to the right, and the first foul shot is good. As Dalton unloads the bench. So 15 for Heatwell, 14 for Wenger, 12 for Brady Hignite. And the first guy I mentioned, I think is going to be in my pod tonight. Player of the game.
Well, he kind of set the tone, didn't he?
Yeah, his effort on the glass in the second quarter when Dalton built that lead, he was just more aggressive than anybody on the floor. Gave Dalton some extra looks. And a lot of time overlooked is an inside presence anymore. Matthew Heatwell was that tonight for the Dogs. 1:10 to go. Ron's already started going over final numbers. 62-40 Dalton. With 1:11 to go as the ball got knocked out of bounds. And now Campbell Memorial, seeing their season come to an end, will also unload their bench. Cologne leaves with 16, a game under his average. But a fine career for Campbell. And Josue Rodriguez averaging 24, didn't get half of that tonight. So two guys that came in averaging 41. And nowhere near that this evening. And when you rely on two like that, that makes it awful tough. So we're down to the final minute and a 22-point Dalton lead. Doppelmayr left wing and reach in and a foul on Dalton. Lehman will pick up the foul. Non-shooting and team foul 4.
Substitution entering the game, number 10, Caleb Boudreaux.
So clock running and basketball up front. Kenyo Alvarez put it on the deck, right of the key. The runner off the glass, no good. And Dalton able to pick up the rebound. The board by Max Steiner into the forecourt. Off to Stutzman. Caden Stutzman gave it to Lehman. 30 seconds to go. 62-40 Dalton. Hess up top of the basketball. And Dalton content to run a little low. Steiner up front, 20 seconds. Fourth quarter really was anticlimactic. Campbell Memorial never able to make a run. Dalton fans are up across the way and realize they're alive. Into the Elite Eight come Friday as the final seconds tick away to a Dalton win. 62-40, Bulldogs in this one. And a very, very impressive win by Dalton. Shutting down Campbell Memorial, attacking the glass, and pretty much dominating the final 3 quarters in this ball game. So Dalton goes to 16-10. And we'll move into the regional title game Friday to take on the winner of tonight's second game between Smithville and Kirtland. And Campbell Memorial bows out 21-5 as Ron's got the final numbers.
Final tonight, Dalton a 62-40 winner to improve to 16-10 on the year. Now a 6-game win streak into the regional finals. Memorial ended its year at 21-5. Dalton shot 48% for the ball game. Overall, Dalton 28 of 58. They were 15% on threes, connecting on 2 of 13, and then 67% at the line tonight, 4 of 6. Memorial 32% shooting for the ball game, 17 of 52. They were 20% on threes, hitting on 4 of 20, 0 of 7 downtown in the second half, and 50% at the line. They were 2 of 4. Dalton out-rebounded Memorial tonight 33-18, and also won the turnover battle. Memorial turned it over 14 times. Dalton turned it over just 7. Individually, Dalton led by Matthew Heatwool, one of 3 Dalton players in double figures. Just missed a double-double, 15 points, 9 rebounds, and a block for Heatwool. After that, senior Coy Wenger had 14. Senior Brady Hignite, a big night all around, 12 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 blocks. After that, Gabe Clark had 8 points, 6 tonight for Carter Hignite, and then 5 off the bench for Thad Weaver. Memorial individually, Jared Colon led the way with 16, only player in double figures. Josue Rodriguez after him had 9. 5 apiece in the ball game for Demetrius Lambert and Tion Harris. 3 tonight for Cristo Davis, and then 2 for Mahali Kulias. Again, Dalton a winner tonight, advancing into the regional finals with a 62-40 win over Memorial. Those are a look at your post-game stats.
So, player of the game, the only thing left, and I think we are going with the Dalton big guy.
Yeah, Matthew Heatwool, again, 15 points, 9 rebounds, a block. Just dominant inside. Had a lot of offensive rebounds, a lot of stickbacks, a lot of easy looks, and on the defensive end, he made things difficult all night for Campbell Memorial.
So, Matthew Heatwool is our Illusion Screen Printing player of the ball game. Find out more, illusionscreenprinting.com. Made-to-order gifts, 1 to 1,000, and fast turnaround to get you going. We're going to switch chairs? Not really, but Ron's got play-by-play of the next one. 8 o'clock tip will be on the air in about a half an hour. Smithville and Kirtland to see who meets Dalton Friday night. Bulldogs a winner 62-40 over Campbell Memorial. For Ron, I'm Mike. Dale back in the studio will keep us going for the next 30 minutes, and we'll be back to the Fieldhouse in just a little bit.